People always ask me, how did you do your TEDx talk? What they're really asking is, how can they do a TEDx talk? So I will tell you all about how I did mine and how you can get on the TEDx stage. I'm Nausheen. I'm a leadership communications coach, which means that I help leaders speak with high impact on stage, on camera, or in person. And this is the story of my TEDx talk. Step 1. Apply to TEDx events not just in your city, but also in cities around you. This will especially help if you're living in a big city because the TEDx events in your city are probably swamped with applications all the time. Persist. Don't give up. Try to get to know the organizers and try to get in touch with them. Ask them when they might be open for speaker applications. Keep in mind that most TEDx events look for speakers at least a few months in advance. Do not be disappointed if you get no's. I got a no from the TEDx event in my city, so that's when I applied to a TEDx event in a neighboring city and I got in. Step 2. The application. You need to gather all the speaking experience that you have, especially if you have videos, and put them all in the application. Of course, make it look as impressive as possible. For the topic, choose something that is connected with your area of expertise, that qualifies as an idea worth sharing, that is applicable to a wide audience, and that is something that you can talk about in depth. TEDx says you don't need to be the expert in your field, but you need to be an expert. During the interview, try to get a feel for what they're looking for and offer to refine your idea if it will increase your chances of getting in. Step 3. Preparation. You have the good news. You got in. You have 5 seconds of joy followed by several long minutes of dread. What did you just get yourself into? Who am I to speak on the TEDx stage? Don't let that feeling get to you. Use that feeling to fuel you, to fuel your preparation. Now, the real exciting work starts. Start working on your talk, and I would advise start rehearsing early. Rehearse when your talk isn't quite done yet, because when you start speaking the words out loud, that's when you realize that something isn't phrased the right way, that something could be flowing better, something could be more you, something could be less formal. Step 4. Rehearsing. As TEDx says, rehearse with yourself, with people you know, with people you don't know. Rehearse as much as possible. TEDx has very clear guidelines for what should and shouldn't go on your keynote if you decide to have a keynote with you. And once you're there, you can always put in words that prompt you if you really want to improvise. I would recommend memorizing your talk. And I never ask my clients to memorize anything except for the TEDx stage. This is why I recommend it. When you have your talk memorized, then you decrease dependency on a keynote, you decrease dependency on prompt words, and you get to be more in the moment. You already have the material ingrained in your brain, and you can really focus on the audience. You can focus on building that connection with the audience. You can focus on observing them while you talk. You can focus on your gestures, your body language, the way that you're pacing. I'll let you in on a secret. Every time that I rehearsed for my TEDx talk, I would always forget at least 1 or 2 lines. This happened all the way till the actual live event. And I told myself before going on that stage, it's okay. If I forget a line, I'm the only one who knows about it. No one else does. Keep going. Connect one thing to the other, to the other. The show must go on. Step 5. The day has arrived. This is the day right before the event where it's almost showtime. A lot of TEDx events invite speakers to go and rehearse on stage the day before or the morning of the event. Say yes to doing this. Get as many rehearsals in on that stage so that you feel comfortable. If you're vying for the TEDx stage, you probably already have tons of experience in public speaking, but something happens on the TEDx stage. Something happens the day before. You feel like, wow, I have spoken before, but never on a stage of this size. You psych it up in your head because it's been a goal for you for so long. Don't let the pressure get to you. Again, use that pressure, use that feeling to fuel you, to make you more excited, animated, confident, and energetic on that stage. And this will naturally happen if you do at least 3 to 4 rehearsals on that stage all the way through right before your talk. I'll share with you something that the TEDx organizers told me right before my talk. They said, this is it. You've made it. You don't need to be under pressure. You don't need to psych yourself out. You don't need to feel overwhelmed because you've already done it. You're already gonna be on the TEDx stage. Enjoy it. Don't forget to enjoy it. Don't give yourself so much stress that you just feel like you can't really perform. Or don't get so much in your head that you come across as stiff, as over-rehearsed. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm always happy to help. And if you want to get on that TEDx stage, absolute best of luck to you.